guys remember that game with like the circle guy and eat all the other circles while trying to avoid the bad guys as well? You can't forget the classics like Kool-Aid Man for the Atari 2600. Anyways, Pac-Man. You all know him, you all love him, and how can you not? It's freaking Pac-Man. So simple. It's just a game where you eat things and dodge other things. But for some reason, I just cannot stop playing it. No, I'm serious. I really cannot stop playing it. Please help. Now, at first, Pac-Man was just some fun game that you played in the arcade in the 80s, but Namco wanted so much more. I'm talking Pac-Man toys, Pac-Man cereal, Pac-Man lunchboxes, Pac-Man board games, Pac-Man freaking pasta, 3D Pac-Man games that were just bad. Why did I bring this up? And Pac-Man's very own television show. Now, I'm not talking about the recent Pac-Man show that was just a pile of trash. I'm talking about the 1982 TV show. That was slightly less trash, but still trash none the least. Now, if you're an 80s kid and you actually liked this show growing up, don't get mad at me. This wasn't part of my childhood, so I have like no connection towards it. But watching the show meant for children as an 18-year-old adult, I can 100% say I did not enjoy it. Now, for the people who don't know what this show is, let me explain. Now, this show is all about the crazy, wild, wacky adventures that Pac-Man and his wife, Mrs. Pac-Man, Pepper Pac-Man. I guess it would be weird having Pac-Man call his wife Mrs. Pac-Man throughout the whole show. And their child, Pac-Baby. Great name choice. That won't come back to haunt him when he's a grown adult. So you want this job, eh? Yeah, I would love this job. I actually had prior experience. Yeah, whatever. Can I get your name? My what? Your name, kid. What's your name? It's Pac-Baby. It's what? It's Pac-Baby. Screw this. I don't need this job. Pac-Baby. What is he packing his clothes as a baby? Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. So basically, the show is centered around Pac-Man stopping the ghosts who work for the evil Mesmeron. It's Mesmeron. Yeah. Shut up, Mesmeron. Whose main mission is to find and control the power pellets, which is the primary source of food and energy for Pacland. Now, why did I tell you all this information about the show? I don't know. The special we're going to be watching in this episode doesn't even follow the main story of the show. I guess I just kind of wasted all your guys' time with that, don't I? Oh well, let's get into this awful Christmas special to this awful show. And I'm not talking about Pac-Man anymore.
Rudolph, Dancer, put the pedal to the metal, fellas.
You got it.
It's a good thing my Christmas list is computerized, or I'd never get the job done on time.
Yeah, cause computers existed back in the 1950s and 60s when you also gave presents to every person on Earth, right, Santa? So the movie begins with Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man. Wait a second, go back. I like how the mailboxes are in the shape of their heads. What, you don't have mailboxes in the shape of your head? Come on, get with the times, people. So the movie begins with Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man making snow graves? Oh no, they're snow ghost monsters.
There you go, Pac-Baby. Your very own snow ghost monsters to practice chomping up.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Snowmen are way too overrated. I usually just make snow Normans, my next door neighbor that I just despise.
Pac-Baby, where are you?
Oh, no!
Well, I can't say he's not good at chomping. Also, how is he making the mouth move up and down? That's not... can't fool me. So Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man grab their baby's dead carcass, brush him off, and go sledding. But little do they know, they're actually being watched by the ghosts who have something up their sleeves. And by sleeves, I mean no sleeves. They're not wearing shirts or jackets, but they still have gloves, scarves, and beanies for some reason. You know, they don't want to be too cold. So the ghosts get ready for their genius plan, and that is to just chase them. That's it.
Down the hill, and after that bum.
Look out, Pac-Man!
'Cause here we come.
Wow, did you guys rehearse that? Because I can totally tell by your expression that you are truly not dead inside. Like me. Okay, are these hills or trees? I honestly can't tell. Because if these are trees, then that is totally dangerous and irresponsible to take your wife and child to go sleighing in a freaking forest. And if these are hills, then you totally got crushed between these two hills, Pac-Man. I don't know how you're still alive.
Look out!
Uh-oh!
Jesus Christ. I guess they're dead now. What? How? How are you still alive? So the ghosts corner the Pac-Mans up against the wall, and they stole the power pellets, but Pac-Man has something up his sleeve. And as I said before, not literal sleeves, guys. Come on, we've been over this. Pay attention.
We may not have any power pellets, but we got plenty of snowballs.
Wow, they animated their mouths moving and everything. Then again, look who's talking. So the ghosts are being pelted by snowballs. They don't know what to do. They're losing. But Blinky has the most brilliant idea ever. Instead of throwing snowballs with all the snow around him, he decides to throw the power pellets. You know, the one thing Pac-Man needs to defeat the ghosts. Why would you do that? You had one job, Blinky. You had one job.
I wouldn't chomp us if I were you, Pac-Man. Haven't you read the new warning?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a kid's show.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe you haven't read my new warning. It's right here. I can't read the fine print.
That's funny. You get the joke. He made him look at his tongue, and then he ate them. Yeah, I gotta say, the comedy in the show, up there with the Emoji Movie.
We have business to attend to.
What kind of business?
Monkey business.
So the ghosts get beaten because another one of Blinky's great ideas, go figure. He decides to hit them and himself right into Pac-Man's mouth. It's almost as if he's an inside man. Oh my god. No, he's just an idiot. So as the ghosts are flying away, they accidentally hit Santa, and, well, the next scene is pretty gruesome. I just want to warn you.
Brace yourselves, we're going to crash!
Oh god, the body parts are everywhere. Oh, they're all dead.
Are you okay?
I think so. Where am I?
You're in Pacland.
Pacland? That's funny. I've been all over the world and I don't remember hearing of Pacland.
Wow, great job, buddy. Looks like your computer-generated sleigh isn't as cool as it sounds, huh, then?
What I need is a flying tow truck, and all my elves are off for the evening.
Can I get that again?
What you need is a warm fire and some power pellet cocoa.
Oh god, they all just got eaten! Oh no, that was just a transition. Don't scare me like that again. They then let Santa and his reindeer stay at their place, and I gotta say, he's getting a little bit too comfortable. For God's sake, Santa, please put on some pants. You're scarring the kids, man.
Who are you anyway? And what are you behind schedule for?
You mean you really don't know?
What do you mean? You literally just said that you've never knew this place existed. Why would they know who you are? Also, you're not freaking out that you're in a town filled with yellow circled mutants?
Christmas?
What's that?
You've never heard of Christmas?
Again, you didn't know this place existed. Santa then realizes that he lost all of his toys in the crash, and you can probably guess who finds the toys. Yeah. The ghosts. Wow, this special isn't the most predictable story I've ever seen. Pac-Man then sees that the ghosts have the toys, and he goes to try and stop them. And then you can guess what happens next. He runs away, and they chase him. I feel like I'm watching Scooby-Doo. Just a very unfunny, very predictable, very stupid version of Scooby-Doo. So the ghosts catch him, they have him completely defenseless, and what do? They just jump him and leave. Why? This is the person you try to kill in every episode. And now when you finally have him right where you want him, you just bite him a little and leave? If that was me, Pac-Man would be dead. Shut up. So it turns out Chomp Chomp, yes, that is actually his name, saved the toys from the mean ghosts, and they bring it back to Santa. Also, the police officer and the local homeless guy fixed Santa's sleigh. The end. That was all the conflict you get. Just Pac-Man getting chased and bitten.
Looks like we saved Christmas for you after all.
I'm afraid not. It's just too late.
Oh, wait. Now the end. Nah, I'm just kidding. Pac-Man then gives Santa power pellets, and somehow it's not too late to save Christmas anymore, for some reason. Well, that was Christmas Comes to Pacland. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I also really hope you guys have an amazing Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate. I hope it's amazing. Also, a lot of people were wondering about the numbers in the corner of the screen in my last review video, and I gotta say, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. But anyways, that's all I have to say. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.